Hello everyone, my name is Brendan and I'm currently studying computer systems engineering. Computers have been a hobby of mine for close to 10 years. I've had a strong interest in physical computer components and programming languages for about just as long. My favorite part about computers is the ability to design my own solutions, whether that means gathering information or automating a task that would have otherwise taken me a long time. I've always found it very gratifying to be able to complete a project in order to solve one of my problems. In the current technological age, it's not that strange for people to have heard of or seen a computer. They're deeply entrenched in our educational systems, our homes, and our personal lives. It's these aspects of computers that I want to explore today. Our educational system has advanced drastically throughout the years, and computers have had a tremendous impact on that. The National Center for Educational Statistics has conducted a survey and found that 70% of educators use computers as educational aids these days. Prior to the 1980s, if you wanted to gather information, you would have to go to a library and you would have to find something called microfiche. Microfiche is a piece of film that you would put under a microscope, and you would be able to look at old newspapers and documents, and that's how you would gather information in order to write, say, a report or a news article. Today, Gavin Mish from the B&H Consulting Technology blog couldn't have put it better. All you need to do is type a couple of words into any number of search engines, and the answer will be mysteriously at your fingertips. The amount of time that this technology has saved people, I don't believe can possibly be fathomed, but we are all lucky enough to have a computer in our lives in some shape or form, and for those of us who are lucky, we also have them in our homes. Our home lives look drastically different than they did in the 1930s and the 1960s, and it may not be a fair comparison, but today it is not that strange to be able to purchase a computerized security system. One such example of this is the Ring security system, which for $100 you're able to buy and install a camera on your front door and connect to it with a smartphone in order to gather information on who's going to be approaching your doorstep. Prior to this, all we had was the Second Amendment and the passion of Americans past that made this country what it is today to protect ourselves. But now, using these computerized security systems, we are able to gather information that allows us to protect ourselves and protect our families all the better. And when we think about family, we can't help but think about our personal lives. Computers have found their ways into our personal lives, and they are here to stay. We live in an age where the concepts of communications, admittedly through a different pathway, help connect us all. The concepts of encoding, transmitting, and decoding messages is something that's not all that strange to computers. The University of Maine published an article that said that there are 4.8 billion users of social media all around the world. This makes up 59.9% of the global population, and that also accounts for 92.7% of all internet users. The social media allows us to connect with people all around the world. It allows us to reach out to a stranger from an entirely different culture and learn more about them, or it allows us to reach out to a distant relative to let them know that we care. The relationship between computers and our personal lives and communication can't be understated. It's now, however, that we should look to the future, think and innovate as we move forward. Technology and computers have become deeply entrenched in our educational systems, our homes, and our personal lives. Computers have improved the accessibility to knowledge and the ability to transmit it. It offers solutions to help us better protect the people that we care about, and it helps us connect with people all around the world. Thank you for joining me in this presentation and for sharing one of my passions with me.